Hey YouTubers, Gator Greg here for another moto vlog, although today I got a little surprise for you. Gonna be going for a little bike ride on my favorite, I want to say mountain biking trail, or just a nature trail. It's near the Wekiva River, and there's lots of good scenery around here. See all sorts of animals, including this beast here. Got this bike about a year ago from Walmart.com, and it's a so-called fat bike. It's got 4-inch or maybe 4¼ inch tires on it. It's really cheap on Walmart. It's only about $200. I think they have them on sale occasionally for a little bit less than that. This bike is the single-speed version, which I like for its simplicity. It just has coaster brakes, and they sell a version with a 7-speed for a few more dollars, but for my purposes I just want a nice simple foolproof single speed bike. Added a couple of extras. The seat that comes with it is just terrible. This is a aftermarket seat by, I guess it's Bontrager, I don't know how to say that, but this gel seat is just fantastic. Highly recommend it. And a couple of underseat bags. I think that's just like a Schwinn underseat bag, and this Bell front bag that I keep my water in. So let's take it for a little ride, see if we can find any wildlife. I'm also testing out a new GoPro mount. It's just a little clip-on that they sell, using the backward baseball cap style mount, where it kind of rests against your forehead, clips onto the adjustment strap on the back of a baseball cap. One thing you definitely have to watch out for on this trail is spider webs. We've got these giant banana spiders, I think is what we call them. I don't know if that's the formal name for them or not, but they like to weave their webs across the paths, dozen feet across sometimes, and if you're not paying attention, you go right through one of those. Not fun. So apparently this trail used to be a logging road up until the 1960s, from what I understand, and then it was bought by the Audubon Society apparently, or gifted to them. Not many people know about this trail, even a lot of the locals that I've talked to. Never even heard of it. So the camera mount feels pretty stable. Looks a little weird because it's kind of sticking right on my forehead. Pretty sure GoPro sells a mount designed specifically for bicycle handlebars. It would probably be better. But as with my motorcycle, my Ninja 300, I kind of like the first-hand eye perspective that you get. It's almost like you're sitting in the bicycle or on the motorcycle, the motovlogger. Gives it a heightened sense of realism. I haven't done it yet, but apparently this trail will take you all the way to, what do you call it, the confluence, or where the Wekiva River hooks up with the Little Wekiva River. Kind of forms we're going kind of up a triangular point. The Wekiva River is on our west side, or left side, and the Little Wekiva River is on the right side, or our east side. And they connect up ahead, I think about 7 miles up this trail. The problem is, the further you go, the less this path is a path and more of just like a meandering way to walk. It's kind of hard to ride my bike with single speed because the weeds get kind of high, and maybe I will get that beast bike with the 7-speed. Would probably enable me to get back there if I had a lower gearing. For this bike, a lot of the owners will put a custom sprocket in the back, upping the teeth from, I don't know if it comes off 19 and they make it 23. Something that gives it slightly taller gearing so you can go faster. I'm sorry, they make it lower gearing so that they can pedal easier up hills. And here in Florida, with no hills to speak of, I'd rather maintain the higher end speed with the stock gearing myself. Haven't had a problem going up the puny hills we have here in Florida. But that might help with getting further down this path, I don't know. So this mount might be good for my upcoming mule ride at the Grand Canyon. I know the company we're using has a lot of strict rules on the type of gear you can bring along, weight limitations. In fact, I got to lose about 5 pounds. Apparently you have to be 200 pounds or less, but they weigh you including all the gear and shoes and everything you're wearing, so I need to get down to about 190 for that to happen. But that's one reason I'm out here on a Sunday morning biking on this trail to nowhere, is to lose some weight. So we're also going on a whitewater rafting ride out there. I don't think this setup's going to work for that. I'm going to have to get some other mounting system. Like, I don't know if they have something called a chesty. Strap it to your chest. Because I don't know how rough it's going to get, but this hat would get sopping wet and might fly off my head. So I have to come up with a more secure GoPro mount for that. But I am pleased with the way my first ever motovlog turned out. If you've seen them on my channel, it's parts 1, 2, and 3, featuring my Ninja 300. I just posted them up about 4 days ago. And I do have a lapel microphone on order from eBay that I'm going to stuff into my helmet, so you guys can hear all the clever little witticisms I have to say during my journeys on the Ninja. I hope it gets here, the microphone that is, before our upcoming group ride. It's actually, whoa, bumpy ride here. It's only 7 days away, next Sunday. We're going to be cruising up the west side of Lake Apopka on the Green Mountain Scenic Byway, which, you know, calling anything in Florida mountain is like false advertising in my opinion. I test drove it in my car and it's pretty lame actually, but I guess I'm used to seeing some of the exciting motovlogs from the guys out in California and Portugal, Australia, even up in northern Georgia. You got Chase on 2 wheels up there, riding with Tom off in Australia, although he was coming to the US